It's Thanksgiving dinner. The whole extended family crammed around the table. Aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents. Everyone's laughing, passing the turkey when suddenly, I stand up, my voice shaking but steady, and I drop the bomb that's been building inside me for over a decade. Mom, Dad, I know what you've been doing. All those lies you've told about me to every single person I've ever dated? It's over. Here's the proof. The room goes dead silent. My mother's face drains of color. My father's jaw clenches. And for the first time in my life, I feel free. Hi, everyone. My name's Emily. I'm 28 now. But this story starts way back when I was a teenager, trapped in a house with two narcissistic monsters who called themselves parents. Can you even imagine? Growing up thinking you're the problem, that you're unlovable, that every time someone gets close to you and then suddenly ghosts or breaks up, it's because there's something fundamentally wrong with you. My blood was boiling by the time I figured it out, but let's rewind. Buckle up, because this one's a roller coaster of betrayal, pain, and the most satisfying revenge you could ask for. I was the only child, which in a normal family might mean being spoiled. But with narcissistic parents, it meant I was their personal supply, their trophy when I did well, their punching bag when they needed to feel superior. My mom, Karen, yeah, fitting name, was the queen of fake smiles. To the outside world, she was the perfect homemaker, always volunteering at church, posting family photos on Facebook with captions like, "Blessed beyond measure." My dad, Richard, was the stern provider, the one who kept the family in line. But at home? God, it was hell. They controlled everything. What I wore, who I hung out with, even what I ate. If I dared talk back or show any independence, it was emotional warfare. Gaslighting, silent treatment, you name it. "Emily, you're so ungrateful," Mom would whine, tears magically appearing. "After everything we do for you?" Dad would chime in, "We sacrifice so much, and this is how you repay us?" I learned early to keep my head down. But the real sabotage started when I hit high school and began dating. My first serious boyfriend was Jake. We met in sophomore year. He was sweet, played guitar, made me laugh until my sides hurt. For the first time, I felt seen. Really seen. We dated for 6 months. Things were amazing. He met my parents a few times and they seemed fine. Mom baked cookies. Dad asked about his football stats. I thought maybe they're okay with this. Then out of nowhere, Jake breaks up with me, over text. "I'm sorry, Emily, I can't do this anymore. Your family's too much." What? I was devastated. Cried for weeks. Begged him to explain. He just said, "Ask your parents." But when I did, they acted clueless. "Oh, honey, he was probably just not mature enough for you." I believed them, because what else could I do? Fast forward to college. I meet Alex, smart, kind, ambitious. We click instantly. Dates turn into sleepovers, talks about the future. He even says he loves me. Again, parents meet him. Same fake charm. Then poof. He pulls away. Finally admits, "Your mom called me, told me you're unstable, that you have issues from childhood trauma you refuse to address. She said you'd drag me down." My heart sank. Childhood trauma? The only trauma was living with them. I confronted Mom. She denied it, of course. Why would I ever say that? "You're paranoid, Emily." Dad backed her up. "You're imagining things. Maybe Alex just wasn't that into you." I started doubting myself. Therapy? I went secretly, thinking maybe I was the problem. But the pattern continued. Third relationship, Sarah. Yes. I dated women too. Figured it out in my early 20s. She was incredible. Artist. Funny, supportive. Parents pretended to be accepting at first. "We just want you happy," Mom cooed. Then Sarah dumps me. Reason? "Your dad emailed me screenshots of your meltdowns from when you were a teen. Said you're manipulative and would cheat eventually." Screenshots? Edited texts from arguments I'd had with them. Twisted to make me look crazy. By now I was 25, single again, convinced I was doomed to be alone. My self-esteem? Shattered. I barely left the house, convinced no one could ever love the real me. That's when it clicked. Not all at once, but slowly. Little things added up. Like how Mom always accidentally found my journal and read it aloud, mocking me. Or how Dad would joke about my weight or looks in front of friends. But the relationships? That was deliberate control. They couldn't stand me having someone else in my life who might see through their facade. Someone who might encourage me to move out, set boundaries, or worse, expose them. Narcissists need supply, right? And if I had a partner, I'd have support. I'd be less dependent on them for validation. So they sabotaged every single time. How did I find out for sure? Pure luck or karma starting to turn. I was visiting home one weekend, pretending everything was fine because family obligations, you know? Mom was on her phone in the kitchen, thought I was upstairs. I overheard her on speaker with my Aunt Linda. Yeah, Emily's bringing that new guy over next month. Better nip that in the bud. Last one was getting too close. Told him she was bipolar or something. Worked like a charm. My stomach dropped. I froze in the hallway, heart pounding. Aunt Linda laughed. You two are ruthless. But hey, keeps her close to home. I quietly recorded it on my phone, then snuck away, pretending I heard nothing. That night, alone in my old room, I broke down. Tears streaming, fists clenched. All those years of pain thinking I was broken. It was them. All them. My blood was boiling, no more. I started planning. First, I went no contact temporarily. Made excuses, busy with work. Then I dug. Old emails, texts, found more proof. Mom's sent folder had messages to exes full of lies. Emily's on medication for depression, very unstable. She cheated on her last partner, watch out. Dad had called one guy's parents, warning them I was troubled. I compiled everything. Screenshots, recordings, even journal entries from years ago predicting this. The revenge? The next big family event? Christmas. Everyone would be there, 20+ people. I waited until after dinner when everyone was relaxed, wine flowing. Stood up, glass in hand like a toast. Everyone, I have something important to share. Eyes on me. Mom smiled nervously. Honey, what is it? I played the recording first, the kitchen conversation. Gasps. Aunt Linda went pale. Then projected on the TV, I'd set it up earlier, the emails, texts. One by one. Here's Mom telling Jake I'm damaged goods. Here's Dad warning Alex I'd ruin his career. Here's the lies about Sarah. The room erupted. Cousins whispering, grandparents shaking heads. Mom tried hope she's lying. She's mentally ill. But the proof was undeniable. Uncle Mike, always the peacemaker. Karen, Richard. How could you? Aunt Susan, you've been doing this for years? Sabotaging your own daughter? Dad stood up, red-faced. This is private family business. But no one backed them, for once. I looked them dead in the eyes. You wanted me isolated, dependent, miserable, so no one would believe me over your perfect image. But now everyone knows the truth. Mom started crying, those fake tears. How can you do this to us? I laughed bitterly. How could you do this to me? The aftermath? Beautiful. Most of the family cut them off or went low contact. Aunts and uncles reached out to me, apologizing for not seeing sooner. Grandma pulled me aside. We always thought something was off. We're sorry, sweetie. My parents isolated. Their flying monkeys turned. Church friends heard rumors. Their facade cracked. They tried hoovering, calls, texts. We're family, forgive us. Blocked. Now I'm thriving. In therapy, yes, but building real relationships. Dating someone amazing who knows the full story and believes me. And the best part? Knowing they sit in that big empty house. No grandkids visits, no family gatherings. Just them and their lies. Whew, did this one give you that satisfying chill? Part 1 done, might do 900 characters like. But let's go deeper, because the pain didn't start with the relationships. It started from day one. Growing up, our house looked perfect from the outside. Big yard, nice cars, family vacations posted online. Inside, constant walking on eggshells. Mom would scream over nothing, a dish, not washed perfectly, then play victim when I cried. You're so sensitive. I can't say anything without you overreacting. Dad was worse, silent rage. He'd ignore me for days if I got a B on a test instead of an A. Disappointing, he'd mutter. They pitted me against myself. Praised me publicly, destroyed me privately. Emily's so talented, Mom would brag to neighbors. Then at home. If you were really talented, you'd be better. Classic narcissism. I was an extension of them. My successes were theirs. My failures proof I was flawed. Friends? Limited. Those kids are bad influences. Sleepovers? Rare. By high school, I was socially anxious, desperate for connection. That's why Jake felt like a lifeline. Remember him? Sweet Jake. We'd sneak kisses in his car, talk for hours. When he met my parents, Mom hugged him too long, Dad grilled him. I thought it was normal. After the breakup, I spiraled. Stopped eating, grades dropped. Parents? Get over it. Plenty of fish. No empathy. Then college. Freedom, I thought. Moved into dorms, met new people. Alex was in my psych class. We bonded over shared notes, coffee dates. He saw my scars, emotional ones, and didn't run. Until Mom's call. He told me later, tearfully, she said you were diagnosed with borderline personality, off meds. I got scared. Borderline? I'd never been diagnosed with anything. Lies, pure lies. I confronted them again. More denial. You're delusional, Emily. Seek help. I did therapy. Therapist said, sounds like narcissistic abuse. Light bulb moment, but still doubted. Because that's what they do. Make you doubt your reality. Sarah was different. She was out, confident, helped me accept my bisexuality. Parents met her at dinner. Mom. So modern. Fake smile. Then the email from Dad. Forged evidence of me cheating in past. Sarah showed me. This isn't you. But damage done. By then, I was 24, 3 major heartbreaks all traced back. I started journaling everything. Patterns emerged. Every time a partner got serious, meeting family more. Talks of moving in, sabotage. They couldn't lose control. Why? Fear. If I left, who'd they abuse? Who'd feed their ego? Classic. The planning phase, months. I moved out permanently at 26. Got a better job, apartment with roommate. Low contact. Gathered evidence quietly. Hacked? No, just access to old computer when visiting. Found drafts of letters, more emails, even one to Jake's mom. Protect your son from her drama. Sick. Recorded more calls, them bragging to each other about handling my phase. The Christmas explosion? Perfect timing. Everyone there, even distant cousins. After the reveal, chaos. Mom tried victim. She's always been troubled. But Uncle Tom, no Karen. We remember you controlling her as a kid. Grandpa, enough. This stops. Parents stormed out. Next day, text from family. We're here for you. First time feeling supported. Parents tried smear campaign. Emily's unstable. Made it up. But proof shared. Group chat I created. Backfired. Now they beg for forgiveness occasionally. Family sticks together. No. I'm building my life. New partner, Mark, knows everything, met the supportive family. Planning future without them. And the karma? They lost everyone. Alone with their toxicity. Reflection. It hurts still. Years stolen, trust issues linger. But exposing them freed me, showed me strength. If you're dealing with this, know it's not you. Get proof, get out, get support. You deserve love, real love. Whew, did this one give you that satisfying chill? Let's really paint the scenes because the emotional weight, you need to feel it. That first breakup with Jake. I remember the day vividly. Rain pouring, me checking my phone every minute. His text, we need to talk. Met at the park, him looking guilty. Emily, I like you, but your parents? He showed me the message from Mom. Anonymous number, but I knew. She's not who you think. Lies, steals, unstable. He believed it. I ran home sobbing, confronted her. She hugged me. Oh, baby, he's lying to hurt you. Gaslit. Nights crying into pillow thinking, why me? Body curled tight, chest aching. Internal monologue. I'm too much. Too broken. That's what they wanted. With Alex, the betrayal deeper. We'd planned a trip, talked marriage hypothetically. Then he ghosts for days. Finally meets, your mom said you'd sabotage us eventually. That it's a pattern. Pattern they created. I screamed at them that time. Dad, watch your tone. Mom, therapy now. Forced me into family counseling, their therapist friend who sided with them. Emily needs to take responsibility. More doubt. Sarah, the one that almost broke me completely. She was my safe space. Held me when nightmares came. Then Dad's call to her work. Concerned parent. Lies about theft, drugs, total fabrication. She left to protect herself. I hit rock bottom. Didn't date for 2 years. Isolated, just work and home. Parents concerned. See? No one wants you. Smug. But rock bottom birthed the fire. Started reading about narcissism, books, forums, Reddit. Raised by Narcissists, life changer. Stories like mine. Validation. Then the overheard call, catalyst. Heart racing, hands shaking as I recorded. That night, couldn't sleep. Paced apartment, anger surging. How dare they? Planned meticulously. Invited myself to Christmas. They thought winning me back. Set up projector for family photos. Ha! The moment I stood, legs jelly but voice strong. Played audio. Mom's voice, clear lies. Faces, shocked to disgust. Cousin Becca, that's messed up. Aunt Linda tried defend, context. But more proof. Emails projected. One lie after another. Dad lunged for remote. Uncle stopped him. Sit down, Richard. Power shift. Mom wailing, ruining the holiday. Me, you ruined my life. Silence. Then support poured. Hugs from family I'd barely known. Sorry we didn't see. Parents left, slammed door. House quieter but healing. After, therapy intense. Processing grief for childhood never had. But empowerment. Now, boundaries ironclad. Family events. Without parents. They not invited. Their loss. I found love, real supportive. Mark encourages therapy, celebrates wins. Future bright. Parents? Heard they're miserable, arguing more. No supply. Perfect karma. If this resonates, you're not alone. Expose if safe, heal always. Strength in truth. Whew, did this one give you that satisfying chill? One more layer. The subtle sabotages beyond relationships. Like career. I wanted art school, talented drawer. They waste, business degree. Pushed accounting. Hated it, but complied. Graduated, miserable job. When I switched to graphic design, freelance success, they downplayed. Hobby, not real career. Tried telling clients I was unreliable. Failed because proof of work. Friends? Discouraged deep ones? They're using you. So shallow connections, all to keep me small. But exposure changed that. Family now promotes my work, clients from cousins. Thriving. The reflection, forgiveness? No. Understanding? Yes, they're broken, but not my burden. I broke the cycle. No kids yet, but if loving, supportive, opposite. The chill? Knowing justice served. Not violent, not illegal. Truth. Most powerful revenge. So yeah. Whew. Did this one give you that satisfying chill?